play this game, bro.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey there, and thank you for joining us on 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. This NBA season didn't take long to get interesting, but these two gentlemen have always captured our interest. Say hello to Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Hello, Kenny.
Hey, how are you?
Hello, Shaq. Tonight, we'll see the Golden State Warriors as they play against the Dallas Mavericks. Well, for the Mavericks, this is a big game coming up for them. They've dropped their first two games, and the last thing they want to do is open the season 0-3. That is not the way to tip things off.
Yeah, they are. They're going to have a 1-3, dude. I'm destroying them.
The crowd is assembled at the American Airlines Center looking for a Mavericks win here in downtown Dallas. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the Rockets in Houston. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. Barnes and Green are the forward set. Klay Thompson is out there with G. And it's Spates in at the 5 spot. Here's Caldwell Pope. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Here is Williams. Goes up off the inbound. And Thompson sends it back. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thompson. Here's Parsons. And that's going to be a travel. Dallas on defense. Last time in Oakland, they lost to the Warriors.
And their last time against this club, they really fell short at the free throw.
Yeah, and that was the difference, really. I mean, when you think about it, they didn't knock them down at the same rate, and that hurt them.
And so it's Dallas with it. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, their defense got sliced and diced in that game. They just weren't closing down on perimeter shooters, not nearly quick enough. And then they gave up their fair share of those point-blank shots on the interior as well.
Something was clearly amiss for them, Greg. I mean, to let an opponent shoot that high a percentage, you got to take a real long look in the mirror after a game like that.
Lots of room. They grabbed their own miss. Shot by Roberts, no good.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
Here's Torres. The three-pointer, no good.
Oh,
The Mavericks are going as 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Parsons passes to Williams. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
And he's starting to get what he wants here early and often. Nice move.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Rick Carlisle. Doris?
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks again, Doris. And that one's good by G. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Williams gets the call red poke, and the foul called on Freak.
Dude.
Warriors trail by 9. And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Iguodala and Green are set at the forward spots. G is out there with Klay Thompson. And it's Laverne in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. On the Mavericks with possession here, following the score by Golden State. Parsons attacking. And so he draws the foul on the shot on a trip to the line to shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
The other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've been able to convert off turnover.
Spates checked in for Golden State. And the shot is good. The Maverick lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Torres.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
Lamb dishes to Caldwell Pope. There's the screen. Kicks it out to Parsons. Sinks the triple. Parsons got 6.
How can we forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Here's G. And he gets it to go. G's got 6 here in this quarter.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Lamb passes to Parsons.
But now they are.
Eunice, that's a screen for Parsons. Comes up empty off the pick.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go around.
And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. That free throw good from Thompson.
Been a good night so far for Thompson. He's got 8 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
Mavericks making a switch here. Biombo's checked in. Here's Torres.
How about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. No good from Lamb. The Warriors trailing. Goes up, and it's G finishing it off.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Iguodala kicks to G, fires it up. Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Laverne. Laverne's got the lead up to 2 now for the Warriors.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game.
Piling
up the points in the paint. That's the second long-range bomb in the quarter after a slow first period. He is on a roll. That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Parsons. Here's Eunice. And he banks in the layup. And now it's a 3-point Maverick lead.
And that putback about as easy a bucket as you're going to get.
Exactly what happens when you don't box out, Greg. Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, the great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
A different look for Dallas. Roberts is checked in for Eunice. And Darren Williams is subbed in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Golden State also making a change. Barnes is checked in for Andre Iguodala. Now here's Williams. 17 points for him last game against Portland.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air. And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Here's Torres.
Yeah.
Mavericks leading by 3. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets had a huge game. He finished with 60 points, and the basket must have looked like an ocean to him as he nailed 3 after 3. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
All right, Doris, thank you. We played at a level. And a pretty tightly.
I'm getting mad, bro.
And now the start of the second half. Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters.
Just a fantastic game for G. 16 points and 1 steal.
Offensively, defensively, man, he has done it all.
All hustle, non-stop effort. He just doesn't quit. Great resilience and relentlessness in his play.
We've got Williams. He's out there with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. Chandler Parsons out there with Whiteside. And it's Robertson at the power forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half. The Mavericks have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70%
This fucking is good.
from the line.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And the Warriors making a change here. Iguodala's checked in.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
G, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
It's Williams with the drive. Wide open look. And shot by Caldwell-Pope, no good.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
And so he draws the foul on the shot and trip to the line to shoot 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the official.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Wow, good free throws.
Dallas has gone 5 of 8 from three-point land. 15 points and a deep ball for them tonight. Parsons outside. Lets it go with a 3. And the shot is good. Parsons got 18 points in the game.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake
What's
up.
up, dude?
Why are they leaving him?
Hey, I just got 16 and chips. Help you get more points. What's up, Flo?
Open at the three-point line. Come on.
The game just holding me right now.
Hold on 3. That's his third.
Hey, bro, they're paying off these referees, bro.
And here is Williams. Caldwell-Pope kicks to Williams. And the layup is good. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
You're right, Clark. Just continue to pound it in the paint and get those easy points inside. And that's good stuff from him. Nice.
What's up, bro? Not much, Flo. Just here, bro. Chilling. Mad. Call of Duty's ass sometimes. Just playing basketball, dude.
Parsons outside.
What about you?
Down low, Roberts. He kicks it to Whiteside.
Come on,
Outside
bro.
Williams. Another 3 for Dallas.
And you can see he just caught a glimpse of the open man on the perimeter.
God, that
and
shit was fucking play
immediately
good.
got in the basketball.
And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one
Flo,
up
can you
and
hear me,
over
dude?
the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down
Hey,
there.
something,
And
Harry.
a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Parsons outside. Moniutis in the post. He's covered by Thompson.
Yeah,
Moniutis'
man,
shot is good.
you fucking
That's how you pick up second chance.
trying to
Stay
get my
active and be ready
up on
as soon as the
16.
shot goes up.
Over in the corner, Barnes.
Yeah.
And thrown by Biombo.
He said, oh my. Oh, dude.
Williams with the ball. 7 points in the game. Nobody near Parsons. Good. A nice assist
That's
for
what you
Williams.
need, bro.
21 points for Chandler Parsons. Warriors trail by 8. Pass to Torres. Puts up a 3. That's good.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is,
Man,
can
I gotta
they
come
ride
back,
him
bro. I'm
and get
losing,
back
bro.
into it?
I'm kind of tired of playing with Golden State. I won like 3
Williams gets to
championships with them.
Caldwell-Pope. Tipped away.
You better make that other guy work.
Iguodala all alone. And the shot is good.
Oh, Val was about to put your ass
Now
on the
it's
pitch
just a
with that miss.
3-point Maverick lead.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to
Also,
get the steal,
both
but
LeBron,
to
bro.
turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
The Mavericks pull it in.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
It's rebounded by Torres. G's got 4 rebounds.
I'm putting
now
this team on my back right now, bro.
Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's
Hello,
9 more
man. You
than
like
he
the,
had in the
like the content?
Williams dishes to Parsons.
Who do you think is
Has to
the
be on both.
GOAT?
Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
I don't know, but it ain't me, bro.
long if they keep giving up dunks.
Right now, Curry, that's
Jay,
it. Curry's
you're
point.
right. Clearing air defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2
I don't
points.
know
I
who's-
mean, it was
I
flashy,
don't know
no
who's the
doubt,
noob.
but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
Williams passes to Monteudis. Caldwell Pope kicks to Williams. Caldwell Pope wishes to Williams. Parsons for 3. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Golden State moving it around. And another basket for Golden
Too
State.
good. I have my
55
moments,
seconds
though.
left to play in the third.
Appreciate. I just have my moments.
Outside Williams.
Sometimes the game
The
cheats.
pass to Caldwell Pope. Here's Biombo. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And the Mavericks with some changes. Hawes comes in for Biombo. And Jeremy Lamb subbed in for Chandler Parsons. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Stephen Curry in for Andre Iguodala. Thompson with the bucket.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right
And if you
now,
like what
Kevin.
you see, bro,
That's been
subscribe to the
the
channel,
key.
bro.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that.
Yeah, he's on the money, that's no doubt.
They're looking for threes.
And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
And he answers right back with a 3 of his own.
Watch out now, Shooky. We got a duel shaping up right here. This could be mano-mano for a little while.
And they're running. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Mavericks have made 5 of
They're
8 of the
double
free throw
teaming me
attempts.
now. They know about me.
The
Bet.
first one falls. And the Warriors making a change here.
Bet what?
And Caldwell Pope drops them both. 6 seconds left in the third. Spates. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him.
What the fuck, Space? I was looking.
Welcome back as we get rolling once more. The fourth quarter right ahead in what's been a very well-contested game. The Mavericks leading on the court for Golden State here in the fourth. Torres in at point guard. Green is out there with Brown. Then there's Maurice Spates, and it's Curry in at the 2. Golden State's gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. And that one's good by G.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Tell me about it. I'm trying to pull away from these stuff. Gotta go home, Dallas. Fuck.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Kevin, over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Rick Carlisle said to his team. He told them, the game is right there for the taking, fellas, but we've got to be first. First to loose balls, first to the rim. We have to give our all right here. Kevin, now's the time.
Thank you, Doris. The shot's good. Brown making the play. G's got 40 points. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break
When
points.
there's 3 small shooters,
And the Mavericks making a change here. Parsons is checked in. Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Sessions comes in for Steph Curry. Spates kicks to G. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. That free throw good from G. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Lamb passes to Roberts. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
That's some grit and determination in the post. Essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Exactly. This is the time to attack on the interior and convert those easy opportunities.
He's doing it all for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, they haven't been able to find an answer to stop him. And he's had an answer for every defense he's seen.
Now here's Lamb, covered by Barnes. No good from Lamb. Warriors leading by 3. Lets it go from 14. No good. In and out off the rim.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute. That is an elegant move to drop in the floater there, guys.
Golden State's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. And stolen by Whiteside. Now Williams. The feed to Roberts. Good. Nice assist for Williams. Williams has got assist number 8 now in the night.
Man, I think we're a hustle coming, bro.
With the hustle stats for Dallas.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
Shot off the pick. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
In the corner, Parsons with it. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Parsons got the game tied up here for the Mavs. The Warriors have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Now here's Lamb, covered by Torres. On the wing, Williams. He dishes it to Lamb. And the foul called on Hassan. That'll be his second foul of the game. Monty Eunice is checked in for Dallas. Caldwell Pope comes in for Jeremy Lamb. Thompson, he's checked in for Golden State. And again, no good by Golden State. Mavericks have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. Outside Williams. Pass to Parsons. Feeds to Whiteside. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Well, they'll get another chance. Thompson with the bucket.
Big time bucket there. And you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Six left in the 4th quarter. Here's Caldwell Pope. Iman Green with the rebound. Golden State's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th. Here's Barnes. Drops it in from 11 feet. And guys, here in the 4th quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
41 left to play here in the 4th. Williams gets to Parsons. Shot from 12. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. 25 points for Chandler Parsons. Warriors have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the 4th quarter. Nobody near Barnes. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense. I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Warriors leading by 3, and the ball
What's
travels
he
out of
doing,
bounds.
bro?
It was last touched by Spates.
Oh, that certainly could be costly. In a close one, those kinds of mistakes can really give the other team momentum.
Dallas has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. To the right side. Left side, Parsons. There's 49 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Clock at 6. And the miss by Parsons.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And that one's good by G.
Just carrying the load right now offensively, guys. He is not wasting any chances.
From where I sit, Greg, it's a simple deduction. If they want things to be easy on themselves here late, make sure he has the ball.
Parsons' shot is off, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Here's G, and an intentional foul right there. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's an 8-point game.
They're about to lose. Don't lose.
Erickson passes to Hawes. And here's Young from the arc. The Warriors pull it in. Here's G. Boom, he jams it straight down.
I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that lead.
So we see the Warriors get the win here. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Oh, man.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was nothing short of a professional offensive clinic he put on today. He hit shots from every place he took them, and he took a lot of them to score more than 50 points. What are your thoughts, Kenny, on his game tonight?
What can you say about the show he put on tonight? That was simply basketball greatness. You hardly get a player that gets that focused, that determined. He did the work of 3 players out there tonight and got the points to prove it.
Well, he showed us just how good he can be when he's at the top of his game.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet.
Oh, good.
the 2K Sports pregame show.
Early season's greetings, NBA fans. I'm Ernie Johnson. Thanks for joining us. Got Shaquille O'Neal here. Got Kenny the Jet Smith here for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the Warriors out in Oakland. Well, for Golden State, they come into this game having won 3 straight, looking to make it 4. We'll see if they can get it done. You know, we've heard so long that Greg Popovich is one of the best coaches in the NBA, if not the best. What sets him apart, Kenny?
Well, he's patient. You know, that's the difference. Well, he keeps these games and seasons in perspective. He looks at the...
Shot of the west span of the Bay Bridge. What a terrific view. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan, joined by my partners Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Well, it was the Golden State Warriors winning their last game against the Mavericks in Dallas.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Parker and Green are the guard pairing. Aldridge out there with Kawhi Leonard. G, no good. And the Spurs with possession, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Yeah, it's just hard to make up when you have an inability to make free throws consistently, and that's why they ended up losing.
Yes, sir. I think some doubt started to creep in when they kept missing those foul shots. You could see them start to shy away from wanting to even go to the line.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from 3-point range.
And the wide open shot from Green. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And so here is Golden State. No coverage that time.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
It's stolen by Green. Here's G, covered by Parker. Here's Torres. Can't get it to go. So the Spurs will take it the other way. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
Yeah, 2 conference rivals. I mean, they'll play each other a total of 4 times this season.
Plenty of opportunity here, guys, to get on each other's bad side. I mean, if they weren't already. Should make for some fairly high drama. Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Leonard. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. And stolen by Spates. Now the Warriors bring it up. Here's Torres. Now that's how to finish the break. We're down with push.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
Nobody near Leonard, and he's good on the 3-ball. Leonard's got 5 points so far. Warriors leading by 5. G kicks to Spates. The 10-footer, and the Warriors take on 2 more.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Now here's Parker. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia.
And Kevin, a remarkable night for him passing the basketball as well. He did a great job racking up the assists.
Golden State's gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Spates dishes to G. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Good job there, Kevin, getting himself a little space on the inside.
And Doris Burke caught up with Coach Greg Popovich. Doris?
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks again, Doris.
Really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Laverne, he's checked in for the Warriors. Curry comes in for Klay Thompson.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
And the foul called on Freak. Spurs trail by 12. Thompson is the 2 with Barnes at the 3. Laverne is out there with Maurice Spates. And it's Torres in at the 1 spot. That's the Warriors' foul.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
And the Warriors with possession here after LaMarcus Aldridge's three-pointer that didn't go. Takes it from 10. Rebound, San Antonio.
I'll tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Green, the pass to Aldridge. And stolen by Barnes. And here we go. Fast break. Barnes has got it. Here's Torres. Sinks the triple. She's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Warriors. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunity. They're really keeping it up tempo so far.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes
are we
going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. And he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Now, here's Beverly. 9-point game his last outing. Will it go? A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
Thompson for 3. Not this time. His first miss in 3 attempts from the field. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Beverly with the ball.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And Thompson kicks to G.
Well, some really terrific numbers for G. 18 points, and he's added to his numbers by hitting 4 shots from the three-point line.
And really now you can tell the defense starting to have second thoughts in terms of how they're going to play him. That's 12 points from long range.
The Warriors making a switch here. Iguodala's checked in. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Parker's checked in. Leonard, no luck.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's Torres. Offensive rebound. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could easily get the job done there.
You know, Kevin, they would love to post a similar percentage again this season. I mean, I think that's safe to say they'd love to shoot free throws as well as they did a year ago.
And Leonard gets it to go.
They've done well in taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball into the paint.
Clearly, they've been the aggressors thus far when it comes to attacking the interior in this first half.
Iguodala with the bucket.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Over in the corner, Green. Out to Parker from outside the arc. And it's Spates with the rebound. Warriors leading by 18. Here's G. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him.
Move the ball.
The baseline J. And the jumper is on the mark. G's got 22 points.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Let's check out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Mavericks had a huge game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter.
Swanson was just on point from deep, sinking what seemed to be an endless stream of threes. Absolutely amazing numbers from him.
And through one half, it had...
All right, Kevin.
Fucking kill, bro.
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway game. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
And in terms of points in that first half, you know, he's now at a point where we expect him to perform that way.
And Greg, that tells you all you need to know about what a talent he is. I mean, I'll bet he adds a lot more to his totals after the break.
On the court for San Antonio. Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Then there's Parker. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge.
Boy, that was a thing of beauty by Parker.
Warriors leading by 18. Here's Torres. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And looking at some numbers for Klay Thompson, he had a strong showing last season. Averaged about 15 points a game last season. 6 assists and 2 rebounds. And with his great passing, he's been a catalyst for their offense, often seeing plays even before they materialize.
For sure. Great anticipation. Peripheral vision is there. Natural talent as well. Really shining through.
Kicks to Parker. The pass to Aldridge. Off target from outside.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Aldridge a screen. Leonard on the wing. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Leonard's got 9 points.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And Greg, especially when the ball is in his hand. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Shoots the 3. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got his 6th assist on the night. Warriors leading by 19 points. Here's G. He has 30 from 12 feet out. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Now Parker. Leonard on the wing, guarded by Torres. No luck, and Golden State will go the other way with it. Here's Thompson. That's good. Thompson's got 6 points.
I'm waiting for the fire alarm to go off the way they've come out blazing in the second half. That's 5 straight makes.
Parker kicks to Aldridge. The putback, a follow-up jam.
Tell you what, they're going to have to do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, and you don't want to be giving up guys putback slams. That's not the kind of play that could build confidence.
Green kicks to Parker. He's looking for Leonard and finds him. Count that one.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
And the Spurs making a change here. Beverly's checked in. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Warriors leading by 18. Here's Torres. And that one's good. G's got 12 points in just the second half.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this hot.
Leonard on the wing. And it's Spates with the rebound.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
Now when you think of the great playmakers in league history, John Stockton per game averaged double-digit dimes. Think of this, for his career, 15,806 career assists. A record you knew right off would stand for a very long time.
Now, you look up point guard in the dictionary, and there's a nice little picture of John Stockton there. I mean, he is an unreal distributor. Controlled the game like no one ever has before or since. It's no coincidence that Utah never missed the playoffs in any of the 19 seasons that John Stockton was at the helm.
Pass to Torres from the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 37.
John Stockton. John Stockton. WWE superstar, NBA superstar John Stockton.
According to Wikipedia, John Houston Stockton is an American retired professional basketball player. He spent his entire NBA career as a point guard for the Utah Jazz, and the team made the playoffs in each of his 19 seasons.
How many championships does John Stockton have?
John Stockton hasn't won any championships.
Points for Freak.
And they're just raining threes.
He was in the finals all
I
16
love the
seasons
answer.
to win
You
a
come at me with
championship.
the three, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
Thompson misses.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Pass to Villanueva. Shot's good. Villanueva's got 5 points in the quarter.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Curry kicks to G. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
And really, how about the quick release on that triple there? Because he's given up a lot of height in that matchup.
Right on target you are, Greg. I mean, the quick release is what made the difference there. Any hesitation, and that shot is being blocked.
Here's Aldridge. The Warriors pull it in. G's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
The dish to Thompson. Launches it. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
You know, they've got to be careful not to give a shooter of his caliber open looks like that. 1 or 2 of those are all it takes to really get him going.
Curry kicks to G. Beyond the arc. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 7th assist in the game.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And G has it in the corner. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
He's finding all kinds of ways to get it done. What a quarter he's had.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. And Beverly kicks to Villanueva. And it's off from 3-point range. Iguodala dishes to Curry. And there's the feed to G. Outside Curry. To the paint. Curry. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And that fella can flat out fly, can he?
Reminds me of a young Greg Anthony out of
my
UNLV.
goodness.
No doubt about that. And we're getting underway here in the 4th quarter. The scoreboard tells the story. 10 for Barnes. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the 4th quarter started. A moment now to reset the lineups. Brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the 4th quarter. And Golden State looking at who they've got. Torres in at point guard. Payne out there with Laverne. Then there's Ramon Sessions. And it's Brown in at the 3. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th. Off target on the 3 from Torres. And for the Spurs, they're shooting at 44%. Pretty reasonable. Parker kicks to Green. And here's Leonard from 3. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Dishes it to G. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound San Antonio.
Not letting me.
Well, they've got the Lakers ahead of them after this game. In their next game, it'll be played in Los Angeles. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. To the middle, here's Leonard. Payne grabs the board.
And he's already patted himself on the back and forgot to put the ball there in the basket.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
To the wing right side. And here's Stauskas from the arc. Offensive rebound, Spurs. And Leonard gets it to go.
It's starting to look like a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
And Sessions kicks to G and finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
And that's really the change in our game. It's the overall athletic ability. I love those point guards that can throw it down.
Well, you talked about that. That's a dose of the modern NBA, Greg. That kind of aerial ability isn't limited now to just the front court anymore.
That's exactly right.
You know, I look at it this way, guys. It seems to me there are more high flyers at guard than anywhere else in the league these days.
The defense has just been unable to slow him down. Wow, what a game.
And Parker, here we go. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. And Laverne kicks to Sessions. And good on the basket. Cooking.
Oh, a little showboating at the end of that one.
For San Antonio, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. Passes it to Hopkins. Tries a three. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
And Sessions kicks to G. Here's Payne. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two.
Ooh, I'm shooting like
And let's
down.
quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another thing they've done tonight well is share the ball. So many of their points have come off of good crisp passes.
Barnes, he's checked in for Brown. Patrick Beverly, he's checked in for San Antonio. And the pass to Hopkins. Three-pointer. Second chance shot. And another shot. And the shot counts. He's fouled. It's a chance for a three-point play.
Well, I like what they're doing inside here in the second half. I mean, they're still trailing, but they're showing a lot of grit down low in the paint.
Spates checked in for Golden State. The Spurs also with the sub. Villanueva's checked in. Spates with a screen on Leonard. Feeds it to Spates. Golden State moving the ball around. Stolen by Beverly. Inside. Stauskas with the bucket. Stauskas has got 4 points now in the quarter.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Laverne passes to Torres. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot two. Free throw good from G. That one falls, so he hits both of them. 1:37 left to play in the final quarter. To the right side. Here's Stauskas. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, Stephen Clark. An all-around dominant performance. Clark, and you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
I certainly did, and they just cracked it open and made it an NC. No contest.
Yeah, I like that. And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And it will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning to the players.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for G. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in. And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it. Kevin, he's missing shot after shot after shot from long range. With time running low, he'd be better off trying something else.
And that one's good. Beverly.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Torres. The shot's good. Sessions making the play. 62 points for Freak. Down low. Here's Babcock. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
He's perfect from the line this time. We've got 13 seconds left in the game. G dishes to Sessions. Over in the corner, Barnes. He feeds it to G. From deep. No good. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
Yeah, they were clicking in every way. I mean, all cylinders go. No question about that. And once they pulled...
Yes, Kevin, here with Andre.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our
5-year game.
Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
I know Freak's going to have a lot of people back home in Harlem extremely proud of the way he played tonight. And they should be proud of him.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for
me.
tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Hart.